You have been exposed. A private moment was recorded for. My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. The hour has come where hidden things are being revealed, and even your silence is now echoing through rooms you never stepped into. Somewhere, behind a locked screen, someone has watched something they never should have seen. Angel says, there was a moment you thought you were alone. A sacred moment. One that was supposed to be just between you and your healing, or your tears, or your prayer. But someone had other plans. They had eyes where they shouldn't have. They pressed record, not to protect, but to possess, to twist, to use against you later. They didn't expect you to find out. But heaven never sleeps, and what was done in secret is about to explode in public. Type Amen to get blessing 333. That moment, whether it was your vulnerability, your truth, your breakdown, or your confession, was captured. It's sitting in someone's device, someone who has laughed while watching your pain behind closed doors. They thought they were being clever. They thought you would never know. But their smirk is about to melt into fear. Because the angel watching you has seen enough. And that footage is turning into evidence against them, not against you. They tried to trap you with your own emotions. But those emotions are about to become your testimony of strength. Type Amen to get blessing 888. A notification was sent in the spirit, someone opened that file again today. They paused it. They rewound it. They tried to study your pain frame by frame. They are obsessed. Not with your weakness, but with the fact that you survived it. Angel says, they are planning something. They've even discussed it with someone else. Their mouth has spoken what their heart has plotted, but heaven is preparing to intercept. You don't need to panic. What was meant to shame you will soon be reversed into honor. The fire they prepared for you is about to burn their own hands. Type Amen to get blessing 2221. The footage was taken long ago, but its poison is still active. They've tried to keep it as leverage. They wanted to control your next move, hold something over your head. They want you afraid. They want you silent. But they have no idea you are not the same person you were in that recording. You have grown. You have been refined. You have been backed by angels. This message is not a warning. It's a declaration, heaven saw it all, and vengeance is no longer delayed. Type Amen to get blessing 412. The people they've shared it with are not who they think. One of them has grown a conscience. One of them is starting to feel guilt. One of them is about to reveal the entire truth to you. It will come in a message. A late-night confession. Or an anonymous tip. But it's coming. You're about to be handed the full story. Screenshots. Audio. The names of who viewed it. What was said. How they planned to ruin you. And when you see it, something inside you will break, then heal in the same breath. Type Amen to get blessing 721. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They chose the wrong person to target. They underestimated your strength, your divine protection, and the people who pray for you when you don't even know. What they thought would be your shame will become your weapon. What they used as mockery will become your crown. Angel says, you will not need to expose them yourself. Heaven is preparing a situation where they will be exposed without your hands involved. It will be undeniable. The guilt will be written all over their faces. And the very ones who watched in amusement will now beg for mercy. Type Amen to get blessing 1012. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your privacy matters to heaven. That moment was not weakness, it was rawness, humanity, the part of you that God cherishes most. Someone twisted it into entertainment. Someone tried to break your image with it. But instead, they activated a version of you that's unstoppable. What you thought would ruin you will now lift you. The laughter they had at your expense is echoing back toward them like a curse. They are trying to delete the files now. Scrub their history. Hide their trail. But it's too late. Type Amen to get blessing 845. There is a spiritual court taking place. Evidence is being presented before the divine. Their fingerprints are on everything. Their intentions are being measured. What was private to you was sacred to heaven. And now that it's been misused, consequences are being prepared. One person involved is about to lose a position. Another is going to get exposed in their own circle. The last one will be haunted by what they did for a long time. But you will walk free. Cleared. Redeemed. Protected. Type Amen to get blessing 1193. You're not the same person anymore. You cried that night, yes. You felt betrayed. Humiliated. Even confused. But that moment gave birth to your new self. It carved a strength into your bones that no camera could capture. And now your steps are heavier with power. Angel says, your name is being written in light, while theirs is being erased from doors they were never meant to touch. You are about to be invited into rooms they will be shut out of. The tables are turning. Type Amen to get blessing 2177. There was also someone who was told about the video but refused to watch. Someone who defended you. Someone whose loyalty didn't waver even when others mocked you. That person is going to be used as a vessel of restoration in your story. Their name will become important in your next chapter. They are being prepared to speak in your favor. Heaven is opening the mouths of those who kept silent for too long. This is no longer about shame. It's about justice. What was done in secret will now be corrected in divine view. Type Amen to get blessing 3933. Someone has started to feel paranoid. They keep checking their phone. Deleting things. Looking over their shoulder. Because they feel something coming. And they're right. They will feel what it means to trespass spiritual boundaries. To mock someone's breaking point. To turn pain into entertainment. Their sleep will be disturbed. Their circle will break. Their name will be whispered in disgrace soon. Type Amen to get blessing 5110. But your name will be spoken in reverence. What they tried to record will now be part of your testimony. They captured the moment, but not your strength. They froze the pain, but missed the rebirth. You are not the footage. You are not the breakdown. You are not the lie they crafted. You are rising. Type Amen to get blessing 6660. You've come too far to be broken by this. And heaven agrees. That's why this message found you today. They plan to release the footage during your success. When you start gaining favor. When people begin to recognize you. But their timing will backfire. Because what they planned for sabotage will become your shield. Type Amen to get blessing 7017. They're not ready for the backlash. For the spiritual blowback. For the karma already forming in waves. You don't have to lift a finger. What you do need to do is stay grounded. Stay quiet. Stay ready. Because what's coming next is going to shift your entire environment. Your name will be cleared before you even speak. Type Amen to get blessing 8193. You are not a victim. You are the storm they didn't predict. They watched you, trying to catch you fall. Instead, they watched you evolve. That video? That file? That footage? It will serve as proof, not of weakness, but of how far you've come. Angel says, they tried to own your story. But the pen was never in their hands. Type Amen to get blessing 9433. There will be a reckoning. Not out of revenge. But out of justice. The footage will resurface, but not the way they planned. It will come out in a moment that brings you honor. When people finally hear your side. When truth defends you louder than you ever could. And those who doubted you will fall silent. Because they'll realize you were never the villain. You were the light in a dark room all along. Type Amen to get blessing 10098. Prepare yourself. Not for humiliation. But for restoration. What they thought was a weapon will become your spotlight. Your name will trend not for scandal, but for triumph. The ones who recorded will soon regret they ever pressed play. And the ones who laughed will be asking for your forgiveness. But heaven already forgave you. Because you did nothing wrong. Type Amen to get blessing 12001. So let the truth be shown. Let the masks fall. Let the light shine. You are being vindicated. Lift your head. Straighten your crown. The angels never left. And now they are delivering the final judgment. Type Amen to get blessing 14040. They thought it was over. That you would crumble beneath the pressure. That shame would silence you forever. But what they didn't understand is this: what was meant to destroy you became your rebirth. You've walked through fire already. This exposure can't burn you. It can only refine what's already been sanctified in pain and truth. The truth is that you were never weak. You were raw. And the world needed to see what raw resilience looks like. Now they will. Type Amen to get blessing 16033. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The same people who whispered about you will soon be speaking for you. The same lips that mocked you will stutter when your name is honored. They don't realize that by recording your vulnerability, they captured a sacred moment in your spiritual transformation. They thought they were holding on to scandal, but they were holding on to sacred proof. Proof that your spirit didn't break. Proof that you got back up. Angel says, heaven is going to allow this exposure, but only to flip it on its head. The audience they planned will now become your supporters. What they tried to use to ruin you will be the very thing that causes people to admire your strength. Type Amen to get blessing 17222. Your name is being purified in the Spirit. The poison they attached to it is being drained out. The narrative they built around you is collapsing under the weight of divine correction. People who believe the rumors are starting to question. They are seeing inconsistencies. They are beginning to feel the guilt of laughing at someone else's pain. Let them sit in that discomfort. It's not your job to correct them. Heaven is already doing that for you. You are rising without having to speak a word. Type Amen to get blessing 18999. There will come a day soon, very soon, when one of them will reach out to you. Their hands will shake. Their voice will crack. Their message will begin with, "I didn't know. They thought it was harmless. That sharing it would be a joke. That it would be forgotten." But their conscience is louder now. Every time they try to sleep, your face appears. Not in anger, but in sorrow. And sorrow is more haunting than rage. Type Amen to get blessing 20301. Heaven is not interested in your humiliation. Heaven is interested in your elevation. And that's why every eye that saw your moment without permission will now witness your rise without apology. You will stand tall in places they said you'd never be welcomed. You will receive opportunities they swore you didn't deserve. Because favor is louder than slander. Because angels record too, and heaven's footage always wins. Type Amen to get blessing 21123. The people who tried to erase your character have exposed theirs. You stayed quiet. You remained humble. You didn't retaliate. And now, heaven is honoring that. This exposure won't hurt you. It will build you. And every eye that sees it will feel the truth behind your tears. You will not be remembered for that moment. You will be remembered for surviving it. Type Amen to get blessing 22745. Let them talk. Let them try. Let them run their course. Because when the divine speaks, no lie can survive. And the time is coming. You've made it through the worst part. Now comes the part where your name is redeemed, your path cleared, and your image restored. Not by your hand, but by the hand of the Most High. Type Amen to get blessing 23988. They thought they had something over you. They thought you'd be forever beneath them. But you're being lifted. Right in front of their eyes. They're watching the very person they tried to destroy rise like fire from ashes. Angel says, they don't have access to the next version of you. No matter how many times they watch that video, they can't recreate your strength. They can only watch and wonder how you survived what should have destroyed you. Type Amen to get blessing 25117. You are being watched, yes. But not only by them. You are being watched by destiny. By justice. By ancestors who prayed for this moment. Their exposure will not define your legacy. Your resilience will. People will write books about how you stood strong. How you rose again. How what was used against you became the very reason you were chosen. You are the plot twist no one saw coming. Type Amen to get blessing 26,700. This recording, this video, this betrayal, it is now part of your armor. You wear it as proof of survival, not as a badge of shame. When they see you walk into your next victory, they'll remember the video, and realize they watched a warrior being born. You are not their entertainment. You are their reminder. That grace lives. That power returns. That silence does not mean defeat. Type Amen to get blessing 28411. So don't run. Don't hide. Don't shrink yourself. Let them see. Let them witness what happens when divine protection surrounds a wounded soul. What was done in darkness is being dragged into the light. And your light will burn brighter because of it. Type Amen to get blessing 29699. You are now being positioned for honor. The very platform they used to mock you will be used to elevate you. You will speak one day, not about them, but about how you overcame. And those who laughed will sit silently in the crowd, unable to meet your eyes. Because they will remember. They will remember that they watched, while you wept. And now, you walk with a crown. Type Amen to get blessing 31122. The angel says, you are not forgotten. You are not reduced. You are not broken. You are rising. This is not the end of your story. This is the page the story flips on. They exposed you. But in doing so, they exposed themselves. And now the world will see. Type Amen to get blessing 32990. You never needed revenge. You needed revelation. And now that revelation has come. It's unfolding moment by moment. Layer by layer. You're being restored in public. While they wither in silence. You were the target. But now, you're the testimony. Type Amen to get blessing 34777. Keep standing tall. Keep speaking softly. Keep your peace. Because peace is what they can't steal. Power is what they can't understand. And purpose is what they will never touch. You have been exposed, but only to the truth of how powerful you really are. Type Amen to get blessing 36663. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Now breathe. Don't be afraid. Heaven has already gone before you. This was never your downfall. This was your doorway. They saw your weakness. Heaven saw your destiny. And now both are about to meet. Type Amen to get blessing 38880. You are walking into the greatest chapter of your life. And there is nothing, nothing, they can do to stop it. Let the truth be seen. Let the light stay on. You were exposed, yes. But now, you are unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 40,000. You may still feel the sting. The replay of what they did might echo in your heart like a wound not yet healed. But even pain has purpose when heaven holds the pen. You didn't ask to be made into a spectacle. You didn't deserve to have your sacred moment turned into a weapon. But even through your tears, heaven was building a new crown for your name. What they captured wasn't your fall, it was your transformation. And now the same footage meant to destroy you will stand as proof that you lived through the fire and came out gold. They'll have to watch it again. Not to shame you, but to see how a warrior is born. Type Amen to get blessing 41344. The silence of those who knew but said nothing will speak louder than any word. They will live with the weight of their passivity. They may apologize later. Or they may keep quiet and pretend nothing happened. But you'll never forget who stood by and watched while you were stripped of your dignity. Still, you will rise higher than all of them. Not because you seek revenge, but because grace lives inside of you now like a roaring flame. Let them gossip. Let them circle your name in their lies. Their season is closing. Yours is just beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 42912. There is a divine order unfolding now. A reshuffling of places, positions, and people. Someone new is entering your life. Someone who will see you fully, and know your truth without needing an explanation. They will not look at that footage as failure. They will see it as resilience. And they will honor you because of it. This person is part of your restoration. And their presence will be louder than your past. Type Amen to get blessing 44778. They once tried to silence you. But now, they will sit in rooms where your name is spoken with honor. You will be featured, celebrated, remembered, not for what they recorded, but for what you survived after they did. And they won't be able to change the narrative anymore. They had their turn to speak. Now heaven speaks for you. Your story is being rewritten. The ending they tried to script has been erased by angelic ink. Type Amen to get blessing 45919. You'll walk into rooms where people already know your story. But their eyes will not hold judgment. They will hold awe. Awe that you stood up again. Awe that you smiled through betrayal. Awe that you still carry light. This light is untouchable now. Not even scandal can dim it. You were chosen to carry this pain only so you could carry this purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 47010. They tried to mock your tears. But heaven bottled every drop. And now, those tears are being turned into evidence of endurance. You cried, but you never quit. You bled, but you never backed down. And now the reward for your silence is about to thunder into your life. They said it would be your end. But heaven said, it's your elevation. Angel says, you were never broken. You were breaking through. Type Amen to get blessing 48501. You will never need to explain yourself again. The truth will do it for you. And when it speaks, it will roar like justice. Every conversation that happened behind your back is now being revealed before your face. People are flipping. Confessing. Backpedaling. They're starting to realize who you are. And they're terrified. Because they know you're rising, and nothing can stop it now. Type Amen to get blessing 49876. So many eyes are turning now. Some to apologize. Some out of jealousy. Some just to watch what happens next. Let them watch. They'll see your name attached to awards, honors, new beginnings. They'll see you holding keys to doors they never wanted you to find. And they'll know, the moment they exposed you was the moment they uncovered your power. Type Amen to get blessing 51234. They'll replay the footage and ask, how did this not destroy them? But you'll be too busy living your purpose to answer. Because your joy will be louder than their assumptions. Because your glow will be stronger than their gossip. Because your future doesn't require their permission. Type Amen to get blessing 52711. A new opportunity is forming. One tied to your story. A platform where you will speak, not to seek sympathy, but to inspire survival. The very thing they tried to use to end you will be the launchpad of your calling. Heaven is giving you the mic now. And this time, the world will listen. Because what you went through can't be duplicated. And who you've become cannot be denied. Type Amen to get blessing 54220. You've outgrown their drama. You've surpassed their schemes. What they tried to destroy was too divine to be broken. Your name is being redeemed by the heavens. And that redemption is louder than exposure. You are being wrapped in divine favor. While they unravel under the pressure of their own guilt. Type Amen to get blessing 55911. There's a table being set for you. One they tried to keep you from. But heaven made space for your seat, and now nothing can take it. You will sit in rooms built for healing, influence, and legacy. Rooms where your name is not whispered, but celebrated. And the cameras in those rooms? They'll be capturing your victory, not your pain. Because you were never meant to be a joke. You were meant to be a testimony. Type Amen to get blessing 57101. They've already started feeling the shift. Their plans feel heavier. Their confidence is breaking. They once smiled behind your back. But now their smiles are fading into regret. They thought they were winning. But what they don't realize is, this was never a competition. This was your calling. And heaven is making that clear. Type Amen to get blessing 59,000. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You are not the footage. You are not the whispers. You are not the betrayal. You are the rise. You are the roar. You are the one who kept walking when it all tried to break you. That's what people will remember. Not the video. But the victory that followed it. And victory looks good on you. Type Amen to get blessing 61010. Let the footage live if it must. Let them hold on to it like a trophy. Because soon, they'll realize the only thing they captured was their own downfall. And what they tried to expose will become the very thing that exposes them. The tables have turned. And now your face is the face of freedom. Type Amen to get blessing 62828. You are no longer hiding. You are no longer afraid. You are showing up in truth, with nothing to prove, only purpose to fulfill. Let this be your confirmation. That heaven didn't forget. That justice was always in motion. And that nothing they recorded could ever erase the divine light you carry. Type Amen to get blessing 64444. It ends here. The shame. The silence. The shadow they cast over your story. It's all being burned in the fire of restoration. You are new now. Bolder. Clearer. Wiser. And they will remember what they tried to do, every time they see how high you rise. Type Amen to get blessing 66060. This was their plan. But now, it's your testimony. You survived the exposure. And now you will thrive in the spotlight they accidentally handed you. Let the world watch. You're no longer hiding. This is your divine arrival. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop it now. Type Amen to get blessing 70,000.